And now this is just, this next part now just relates to the UK. The UK was incorporated in 1969, and by the way, that's why we have up here ISKCON 4750. It's ISKCON's 50th anniversary, it's ISKCON UK's 47th anniversary. So 1969, ISKCON was incorporated in the UK, very significant event. Okay, next one. What was one of the first significant things that happened actually? It was followed by a hit single. I don't know how many of you know this, but the Hare Krishna devotees were on top of the pops. They were on top of the pops. And the Hare Krishna mantra that we all sing now, it reached number 12 in the top 30 hit parade. Actually, I think nowadays that doesn't really mean very much. But back in 1969, that was a big thing to be on top of the pops and to be reaching number 12 in the hit parade. Also in 69, this was on the front page of the Times newspaper. It said, Krishna chant startles London. And that was the first ever Rath Yatra. And we still have it there under Nelson's column. It's exactly the same where we still have the Rath Yatra. That was in 1969, and then Prabhupada himself came and he participated in the 1972 Rath Yatra. Okay, Navi? This was London's first temple, and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's dream is realized, because that was one thing that he said many times. He really wanted to have a Krishna temple in London. So there you go. That was Bury Place, the Radha Krishna temple. And now from Bury Place in 1969 to, of course, Soho Street, we got shortly after that, and then all over the country. And this is, I think, the latest one, or more or less the latest one. This is our temple. Where's that temple? You're not meant to answer, Navi. You're meant to know, you know, you're trigger happy and no. As Navi says, that's Leicester. That is on the main street in Leicester, an absolutely beautiful building that was built by, or designed by, what's his name? Back to what head do they say up there now? What's that fellow's name? Anyway, some famous architect, but I can't remember his name. He designed that building, and it's really one of the most impressive buildings, if not the most impressive building in the whole of Leicester, which of course is wonderful, except it's a listed building. And therefore, when you insure it, the value they put on that building is £13 million to rebuild it. The value they put on Soho Street, in the centre of London, is £1.5 million to rebuild. But because this is a listed building, they put it up to 13 million. So it's a wonderful building, but the insurance cost is huge. Okay. But anyway, that's our latest acquisition. It's a huge place. It's actually bigger than Bhaktivedanta Manor. The floor space inside in the Leicester Temple is bigger than the whole of Bhaktivedanta Manor. And its temple room is the biggest temple room that we have in the UK. So any of you who haven't been there, please visit Leicester. It's very, very impressive. 1994, the birth of the Pandava Sena, Krishna's youth army, or ISKCON UK's youth army, who've done great things. Because obviously engaging the youth and having the youth, we're all going to pass from this mortal world, it's very important that our youth are engaged. Then in 1973, the manor was acquired. And it was forever saved in 1996, when all the agreements were reached and all the people were protesting to achieve that. Then we had Krishna Avanti School, started in 2009, and we had, I don't know who that is, actually I'm from Ireland. Anyway, I think she has something to do with this country. Okay, she visited in 2012.
We only appointed Krishna Avanti School next year in September.
There you go. Krishna Avanti, another school, is opening in Croydon next year. All these ladies are shaking their head in agreement. They know what's happening because they're going to send their children and their grandchildren to that school, right? Okay. Now, this is very interesting for ISKCON UK, another feather in the cap. That ISKCON in the whole world, not just UK, in the whole world, it was ISKCON's first prasadam factory, where they're producing cheesecakes and pizzas and lasagnas and all that kind of stuff. So that's another thing for ISKCON UK. That was started in 2009. Book distribution from 1969 to 2015 and counting, and I said 15 million earlier, please forgive me, it was actually 30 million was the figure of books that have been distributed in the UK since 1969. 30 million of Srila Prabhupada's books, absolutely fantastic. Okay? And there we go, all because of one person, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, yay!